at Hibbard Homes, what do you guys focus on when it comes to land? Like, where do you try and buy land?
More residential land than any kind of rural outside. We do our best to try and get as close to the hospitals and the actual public schools and all the really good resources that communities are made up that they actually need. So that's what we look for. The demographic of the town, and we always want to make sure that we're actually close to, all those things. That shopping centres, schools,
hospitals, anything that's close proximity.
Golf course
to the to the community. Anything that's close proximity to the community, to the town. It just works a lot better.
We go and source the land, and we actually develop it as well. It sort of makes it really exciting because we actually get to have a look and investigate the whole entire area. So we go for drives around the area. We drive pretty much from where the development's actually going to be over to where, say, the schools are, or where the shopping centre is, or where the golf course is. And we actually do our own kind of drive around and see, okay, so how far is it from here, or how far is it from there?
We're in one certain local area where the farmer has dealt for the past 40 years with our father and kept selling him patches of land over and over and over again, where we're expanded through that town and through that community, dealing with the one person that has the land, and then we've developed and put the houses on. And it's just worked. To be able to do that in all areas we're in would be wonderful, but that's just one particular town that we've done that and done that type of business with for the last 40 years. The thing I love about developing it ourselves is that we know that we will put the perfect design that will match that block of land. There are so many things that the developer does that doesn't take into account how much easier they can make it for the builder. And there's so many things that the builder can do that can mess up and not put the right house on that block of land. When you're the developer and you're the builder, you can absolutely site and make that house fit perfectly on the block. The orientation of the roads, how wide they are, how access to get in and out of the actual estate, everything can be plotted and done perfectly if you're the developer and develop that land and you're the builder.
One of the most important things that is just not recognised is we will sacrifice, if we have a 60 lot subdivision that we're going to actually develop within an estate, we will sacrifice 20 blocks of land just to make the actual streetscape wider, so that when you have two cars that are actually parked, one facing this way, one facing that way, you can still get traffic down the middle, but most importantly, clean away bins. The wheelie bin man comes in and he can't even actually get down the centre because some land developers have not considered the fact that you actually have two cars that are sitting out on the street and you need street access going up and down the middle. We think of everything in that regards. Because we stage our development, so if we've got like 100 block subdivision to put blocks in, we'll stage it in 25 blocks. And it's like 25 houses, 25 blocks are actually built and constructed, and then we're actually then going to the next stage. And we'll stage it that way. As we stage it and as we drive through, you see the whole entire thing come to life.
Just the land that we might develop and stage it in 20 or 30 blocks at a time and build it in 20, 30 blocks at a time. The whole thing's planned perfectly at the start for those 100 blocks and the houses to sit on there prior to us even starting. The designs are already chosen, those designs fit those blocks already perfectly, and it's not just a community where we've made profit out of to cram as much residential housing in the smallest area possible. No, absolutely planned it out perfectly where everybody can actually have a house with a backyard and an area, a good size area where they can enjoy. When we walk away from these estates, when we walk away from all these houses and they're fully finished, you can't help feel proud that we know that we've done it right.
Oh, we love our job.
Yeah.